Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, I'm going to talk about my new free-to-play series, which has a lot of other content creators involved, and I have to say, Dragonheir feels like a totally different game now. It is so much fun. The summons, the healer light die, they are flying, and we are having a blast. Today's video is sponsored by Dragonheir Silent Gods, my favorite sponsor because it's my favorite game that I've played in a long time. Be sure to join us for Season 3, Dive Deep, Battle Peak. There's a ton of new heroes, new bosses, and lots to explore. Be sure to download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games if you haven't already, and use the currently working promo codes. Alright, so first of all, I am on day 2 of this account. I just started it yesterday. In case you missed it, I actually did a live stream starting off with my, with like the very beginning gameplay, creating an alliance, getting other people involved. So if you want to check the live stream and just kind of hang out and see the start of progress and see what was going on, chill stream vibes, yeah, go right ahead and check out that live stream link. I think I had fun. I really enjoyed this new account. Now, I want to let you guys know that this is a little bit of a free-to-play series, but not like an official challenge per se, like I did for, I guess, the Starlight Challenge. But this is more of just a, let's all check out the new season and changes together, see how it's going, see how it feels like to be a new player now. And as a content creator, I need to update my content. None of it's relevant anymore. All of my old dungeon guides, hero guides for heroes that have changed, that kind of stuff is just not relevant. Tier lists are hardly even relevant now because so much has changed. And even a lot of the heroes that used to be terrible are now good. So this was a decision that I made for the sake of content as well. But yeah, there's a lot of other content creators involved, and I have a Discord section for that, so I'm going to kind of show you guys all the info. So first of all, we did make an alliance. We called it Free F2P-ish 2024 because personally, I'm perfectly okay with letting our alliance have people in here that are spending, or if you just want to be free to play, accept the $1 epic chest, completely understand that. For $1, you can get your shiny Voresh or your Garius, some people prefer, but I'd still think I still think that Voresh is the best answer, especially for season 1 and beyond, just everything in general. And yeah, then you get V-Cook as well, so spending $1 is worth it. But yeah, anyway, free to play alliance. So first of all, I need someone to be a leader. So if anyone is willing to be a leader and or deputy, please let me know. I definitely don't want to be the one who's assigning stuff for the Sparkle tournaments. I'm gonna forget. I promise you I will forget. Plus, I go to sleep pretty early, so some people might not even have set their defenses close to the reset time, or until close to reset time, so that's not ideal. But yeah, we have it pretty full right now. There's a lot of people that are doing this. But everyone in this alliance, if you're not in the Discord, I'm gonna remove you first to let other people in that are in the Discord. So the Discord people get priority. So please make sure you join my Discord, which is linked in every video. I have a section here for the free to play. So it has the information here for the alliance, the server, and the server invite code. So if you want to join me in this server, or in this I guess you could call it a challenge, but experience, community, fun, well, you can just use the server invite code and you're only a few days behind. So that's one thing I need to point out is it's only on day 3 of the server and you can easily catch up and grind like a maniac and not be that far behind everybody else. So if you want to do that, come on in, use my server invite code, which is in my Discord here, and join us. And then I have a section, we have a chat here for everybody that is playing along. There we go. All right, so we have a section for everyone chatting. We have the luck section showing the fun that people are having and what summons they're actually getting. Oh my gosh, this Umbrus keeps getting summoners. Premsa or Zillas, and then you'll get Charlatch and Isotarian. I think they should make a summon team. Okay, I also have made a section for people posting videos, live stream, and actual YouTube videos for the content creators involved with this. There's actually quite a lot. I'm gonna actually, I think I'll make a list of the content creators that are taking part because it's actually pretty crazy. All right, so I think I got everybody. I could be forgetting. There could be some more joining afterward. I think Crinidin might be joining as well. It just depends if he can start soon. So me and Odd1, we have JRM Dakilla. He streams on Twitch a lot, but he does have a YouTube. Wilsonbox. I'm gonna link everybody's YouTubes and stuff here as well. Meteor Storm Gaming and Ragewood, and oh yeah, Hell Hades as well is planning to start with us. And actually, he just hasn't made the account yet. So he was debating starting a new account for his channel anyway. So he might do that. And then also, Ash said he's totally down to do collabs regarding this because he only started a new account a few days ago as well. Scratch has also just started a free-to-play series recently, so he's definitely someone we're going to try to get involved with the collabs regarding Season 1 free-to-play accounts and the new gameplay styles. There's just so much has changed. It's going to be really fun to get other content creators talking and seeing what we think of it and giving new advice based on all the changes. So yeah, that's a really cool list. Yes, Hell Hades, Ash involved, guys. Really happy to see that. They just made YouTube channels for the game, so they're quite excited. I know Hell Hades told me a while ago that he really wants to play Dragonheir and make content for it full time. He just didn't think he'd have the time, so he's trying now. I know, I'm pretty sure he got a sponsorship, something like I might have, and yeah, really happy to see that him and Ash are part of this. So this is a really cool experience and chance to kind of get the community together. So if you want to join us, guys, server invite code to join the same server, but you don't have to join the same server. It's fine. If you just want to play along with the free-to-play account and hang out in the chat with us here, go right ahead, join us, and yeah, that's fine too. I do have everyone tagged for the free-to-play account for the Alliance, so the Alliance chat will be here as well. But alright, back to the information and what's going on for my account. So I'm on only day 2 of my account because the only server to join that was available was 1 day old yesterday when it was already on day 2 when I started playing, so it is what it is. That was the only server. So this server's on day 3, but I'm really only on day 2, so I got to do like 2 days worth of content in 1 day. So I'm kind of trying to catch up here. Almost got that free Charlatch. Just one more thing to do, which is obviously going to be very easy. I just got to go clear a little bit more Fey Meander or train a hero or go do a Vortex run. So I'll definitely have Charlatch today, which I think is quite fun, and I do want to use summoners because of this. I want to use Isotarian and Charlatch and like rare like Tio with his amazing aura and great skills as well. So that'll be really fun. He actually hits pretty hard. And one other thing I want to point out here is that yesterday during the live stream I did do some summons, but look, I have more. I have more, guys. I'm quite excited actually. Let's buy one more so we have an even 10. And yeah, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to pull these summons. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut, and I'm going to show you the summons I've done up to this point, and then I'm going to cut back and continue where we left off. So I want you guys to be able to see all the fun summons that I've done so far, and I'll discuss them along the way. So I'm going to roll my summons for the first day and day 2 of my account. Alright, so this is the start of day 1, my very first 5 pull, which happened very quickly, honestly. It was really exciting to be able to do a 5 pull of Heliolite right away. So I got 1 epic, and this is the interesting part. So Wilt is Frost. Yulia is good for summon teams. I did mention her, but she does have the same skill as like Isotarian, so unfortunately we probably won't actually use her as much as she was valuable before. And ironically, I got a Horus, who I'm going to get the second day, which I did now. Of course, I get Horus, who is the one we get free, but that's not a bad thing. That means we'll get the artifact. So I'll get my first dupe epic artifact immediately, day 2. All right, the next step, we had some starlight to do. I hadn't done any starlight pulls yet. I did get a glowing from the horn. So first 5 pull of starlight, and we get an epic right away. Really good side, and it's Lethander. So I didn't actually have him for a long time on my main account. So that's an interesting one to get. I'm not quite sure how much I'll use him. Maybe against some of the boss fights, but we'll see. As Ice and Necrotic seem to be the strong point of my account so far. Second starlight set. Okay, we got Usha and Corian. So really good couple rares that we definitely are going to use on any account. And let's see here. So no epic here, but all right, our dupe glowing and a couple we might use, but probably not. Again, no epic here, but hey, we got a Welby who's actually really good as a rally hero. Really good as a rally hero. All right, let's see if we can get any better luck as we continue. These are still from the day 1, later in the evening after I was done with my live stream. Or no, this is still from the live stream. And we got an epic. Estella. So they just buffed Estella. Her passive is changed, and her ultimate, she now also heals 2 people instead of just 1. But her passive is quirky. She marks the highest HP hero, which means she's going to protect your tank. So that's kind of fun. I really like her now. I don't know. I think I said I might use, like, we'll talk about that later. Never mind. I'll talk about my healer situation later. All right, so another 5 pull and just Emerald. Nothing too exciting there. All right. Let's see, let's see. 2 epics. 2 epics. Zarloth. So, we did not get a legendary, but Zarloth counts as a legendary. He definitely counts as a legendary, guys. He's so good. Huge carry. We got damage. Someone that can apply Witch's Remains. Someone who's good for control for Arena. Someone who can heal. He's like the baby Gulend. And he looks like him too. But yeah, really, really good hero. And he has a good aura. So that kind of counts as a legendary, honestly. Love this pull. He's kind of now the main carry of my account at the moment for DPS units. So this is a very lucky early pull. And I think anyone would be happy to get him. And we got Rowena. So that's a Frost hero to add to the mix if I want to do any Frost teams. But I don't really have good Frost enablers except for Wilt there. I was hoping to get more of an enabler for Usha. But Rowena's pretty cool as well. Alright, now we're on to the summons I did from my phone later after I stopped streaming. So I had another 5 pull of Heliolite, and this will be our 15 pulls already, the first day. And there we go, another epic. And Gatuna. Wah wah. Not the most exciting. She sounds good on paper with the whole idea of true damage, but most melee situations are not ideal. Maybe, though. I could see using her in a budget rally team for, like, Vortex or something. But alright. Not an exciting 5 pull there. Just some dibs. And one more with the Starlight. Let's see. And okay, more resources. But that's okay. We need to get those artifacts as well. Alright, we have a Heliolite 5 pull to do. Boom. There's our first legendary. Let's go. First legendary of the free-to-play account. So we got Giselle, Lucian. So at first I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But you know what? Lucian is more of an arena hero, so while he is very good and interesting, he's not going to be the best for most PvE situations. He doesn't bring attack penalty. He doesn't bring healing or like that much support for the team because his stuff only happens for the first 10 seconds of the battle with his passive. But at the end of the day, it's still my first legendary. He is of the synergy that I'm going to be using a lot, so it's fun because it's someone different. And we got Sigrid, so Sigrid counts as a legendary as well. And Vidimir, another Frost hero. So this account was definitely pushing me to do Frost and Necrotic. So I think that's going to be the main thing I focus, just for sake of all the content. And yeah, my first legendary. So I was excited to get my first legendary without having to hit a 35 pity. Let's be honest, that's just a win in itself. So yeah, I think this was a fun first day of summons. That's one day. And I already did all that. And got my legendary on the first day, which is not the case before. So loving the changes for season 1. All right, so I have, oh gosh, almost enough for 5 pulls of Starlight. Maybe I should have played a little more. I'm not done for day 2 as of this recording, just to let you guys know. I still have a lot to do for day 2, so this is kind of like day 1.5 for me, I guess you could say. But I did get to go through 2 days of content with the game, so with that in mind, I guess you could just say it's 2 days of gameplay. But I have more to be had. I definitely need to get more. All right, so we've done a bunch of Starlight. I did get some good luck to begin with. And look at, I've already done 20 Heliolite die, and I have 10 more. And this is only the first 2 days of playing. So within 2 days of playing, you can 100% guarantee a legendary with 35 Heliolite die. That is absolutely obtainable. So that's also exciting, right? So I've got to grind a little bit more to get another 5 pull, but we're going to just do these 2. We're going to do these 2. I have been using a little bit of Wormmarrow for this as well. It's not just Heliolite summons. I've definitely done some Wormmarrow. No regrets for sure. It's totally worth it. This is a ton of fun. And yeah, I'll have more to grab here once I think I grabbed everything with the Heliolite. Just some Wormmarrow to be grabbed. And then here I will have another Heliolite die right there, just by continuing my story that I'm working on right now. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The rewards are just so amazing, having these Heliolite die with every page. It just makes it feels so much more rewarding. And we should feel this dopamine and excitement, right? All right, sorry, let's continue. This is my day 2, which is May 13th as of this recording. So let's do the thing. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I've already had 1 legendary though, so you guys already saw. There's my rare attacks. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Megan. I didn't have a Megan yet. So now that Estella got buffed, I see myself using her pretty well though. But Megan as well. I'm gonna have to experiment with which one to use. I think I will end up using Megan for the sake of Vortex if I do use Ice and or Necrotic heroes, which are the same synergy this season. If I do use them for Vortex, then I think I might use Megan once we get later in, because she can cleanse the defense penalty. Alright, let's see. Ah, no legendary now. Okay, fine. At least I got an epic. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that's the 3rd Horus on this account. I pulled 2 Horus, and we had the free one. But you know what? That is not a bad thing, right? You guys know why, right? Oh, hey, and Fitz. Fitz is really helpful for the Flame Domain or Grave of Rot with cleansing. So let me show you guys what's happened already on my account here to wrap this up. So I already purchased a couple. I got Volcanic Disc and Banner of Oath were the first 2 rare ones that I purchased. So I do want to show that. I have enough for 1 more. So I would say something like Mediator's Pipe with the Enlightenment and Attack would be good for Hexandra. But I don't think I'm really going to be using Hexandra as much as I thought because of Estella and Megan with the other people. But when I want to switch to Fire Affinity for farming something like the Frost Domain and having the main character as Fire instead, I will probably use Hexandra as my healer. So this is still something I might buy. The bone is pretty decent, just adds extra crit damage. Why not? Not great, but not terrible. I guess we could do something like this for the sake of healing. Just straight up increase the healing. Maybe I do that because I don't see myself buying an epic thing for healing anytime soon. So you know what, let's do that. And then as far as epics go, I've already purchased a Crown of Unclean with my first dupe of Horus. Now I have a second dupe of Horus and I get to get my second epic artifact. Personally, there's a couple ways to go about this. I would say the eyeball is the go-to because it's just good at ultimate damage. That would be a good second artifact. Also, if you know you're going to be using the adventure as ice a lot, for sake of the shields and as part of a synergy with summoners and ice heroes, the Manticore statue is awesome because the ice adventure does really good damage with their battle skill. So this is actually pretty perfect. Plus it adds attack, which their shields are based on attack. So that's a good second or third artifact as well. Also, I would say that you can't go wrong with the goblet and a horseshoe as well. And this incense burner. So the incense burner allows you to speed up someone's ultimate, you know, adding ultimate energy. So you can do like a timing with someone who you really want to go within that 18-second rotation, like for the boss, which is pretty hard to do early on. So this is a strong debate as a first artifact as well, honestly, our second artifact as well. I would definitely say Crown of Unclean 100% should be your first epic, unless you've already got the Witch's Remains, which should always be the first legendary. So I think here, I might go for damage. I'm trying to debate who I'm using though. Like I'm using Zarloth, who I'm putting in the Crown of Unclean for the sake of this, of multi-hits as well. But I could see myself trying to put this on someone else just so, like someone like Horus that actually needs defense and accuracy, so I can get more damage out of Zarloth and just know I'm gonna have less multi-hits. I don't know. But I think we can't go wrong with the eyeball because I could put this on Tio or someone else, even for farming the goblin layer, at least. I think we're gonna do that. Let's go with the eyeball because this can go on Zarloth if I'm just going pure damage. It can go on Tio. It could go on the Fire Adventurer. That's true. The Fire Adventurer, actually, when I switch to that, that's going to be huge. So there we have it, guys. This is what I have so far. My account has a good variety of rares so far. I think some of the best rares are Fitz when you need cleansing. You give him resistance, then he doesn't actually take the debuffs on himself. Enna, if we need her. Do I have her? I don't have Enna yet for cleansing, but that's okay. Sigrid, I did get Sigrid already. That's something we're definitely going to need. Someone we're definitely going to need. She probably should be the one who gets my books because I know I'm going to need her for healing and attack penalty, healing prohibition, attack penalty. Although Tio with his 30% attack in all battles, going along with the idea of playing with summoners like Isotarian and Charlatch will be quite fun. And yeah, I feel like I have a good start. I think I have too many... I never thought I'd have too many good necrotic heroes to start with, but now that they buffed some heroes, it's totally different ballgame. And I also think Frost will be my secondary thing. Someone like Usha with Vidimir. But I don't have an enabler. So I guess I'd have to use rare like Wilt. But I could use Usha as the enabler, because she will inflict frost 100%. So that's also a possibility, is to use Usha as the enabler instead of the main DPS, and then use like Vidimir to explode, because he's pretty fun with that. So that's something I'm kind of keep in mind. But I do have this first legendary of Lucian, who at first I was quite excited about, but the more I think about it, he's only an arena hero at the end of the day, and maybe the world bosses. Gorgeous art though. Look at this gorgeous art, guys. Oh my god, I love it. It's insane. But yeah, he's only gonna be used in niche content. Overall, the sad part is, even though I have this legendary defender, I'm gonna be using Horus. He's just more practical for the dungeons. He's got more survivability with this like Well, actually, no, he does the same thing. He does pretty good with his proc, but this, yeah, chance to obtain a shield is really helpful for himself. And attack penalty is really huge. So I think in teams where I'm not using another attack penalty, I'm really going to need Horus. But maybe I could try to do some mixed synergy for a while with Sigrid for attack penalty. Then I could get away with using Lucian. Because at least at the beginning of battles, he puts a shield on everybody. But the problem is, for the beginning of the battle, first 10 seconds only. So those things kind of don't give you the value later on. And you can't really manipulate the speeds of some of the bosses. Although some you can, of course. But yeah, I don't know. He's not as practical for all forms of PvE. But it's still cool to already have my first legendary on the second day. And hopefully I'll get another one today. So we'll have to see. I'll let you guys know in a future video. But that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video or in the next live stream. Be sure to download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games if you haven't already. And thanks again to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video.